Hey guys, welcome back to Obsessive Crochet Lady. I'm Amanda. How are you? I hope you are doing well today. Today is the 6th, which is crazy, of May. It just turned midnight 10 minutes ago, so it's 12:10. You'll be seeing this on Tuesday whenever it gets uploaded. I'm going to try and leave this a little shorter today. I still am nasally and congested, and I do keep coughing and sneezing and all of that stuff. So I just want to come on here because I miss you guys. Sorry I've been away so long, and you would think that since I've been away, I've got a lot done. Mm-mm. No, no, I haven't. But that's okay. Today, when you're seeing this, it's Megan Lapp Madness Monday on a Tuesday. And quick backstory for Megan Lapp Madness Monday. Basically, myself and Sam over at Memphis Makes. Hi, Sam. My lovely Sam. Um, One of my YouTube Yarny besties. Um, we did a collaboration back last year with Megan Lapp's Impkin Books. And a book. It's not books, it's book, Amanda. Um, and we did a collaboration, and we were planning on doing another collaboration. Long story short, between her starting a new job and me starting going back to work, our schedules were not vibing. So I asked her if it was okay if I kind of ran with the idea, and then I changed the idea up a bit because it was going to be more structured. And this year I wanted to make everything cool, calm, collected, and make sure, I didn't um, freak myself out and do way too much. So, which I've done that a little bit to myself. But it's okay. I stress out over not being able to crochet. Um, but, you know, I was having a lot of issues last week with my back. So all I did was lay back in my chair, and I couldn't concentrate on anything, not even anything simple, because I was in so much pain and then I was getting sick. So all I wanted to do was sleep. So I haven't done much. But, anyways, so Sam, with her blessing, uh, said that she would be okay with me taking on a different point of view of what we were thinking about doing. But Megan Lapp is the creator of Crafty Intentions, which, like I said, she did the Imkins book. She has a new one coming out, which I want so bad. Ugh. It's coming out. It's still on pre-order, and it's the Mushroom book. Oh, I'm so excited! I can't wait. Um, I still haven't got her first book yet. Um, but she did the first one, and then she did the Imkins. She did the Monsters book, which I've made a few of the monsters. She's made a couple, which they turned out amazing. I loved both of. I think she made two. One was the blob monster that sits at her desk, and the second one was Jackson's monster. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go visit Sam. She's awesome. Like, trust me, you will absolutely love her. Um, so yeah, but she's done a couple of them, um, and whatnot. So also, I have not worked on my husband's dragon because, like I said, I really haven't worked on anything lately. I did get some pictures from a friend slash subscriber because she did some Megan Lapp patterns. Hold on one second. And I told you guys, if you guys do any patterns, please let me know and I will share them. Where did they go? Let's see. Hold on a second. I think she actually sent them. There we go. Okay, so Megan Lapp has these patterns, the farm animals, and I've made two sets. I gave one set to my best friend, and the other set is in the spare bedroom on one of my shelves. Um, but this is one of them. It's a it's a goat, and where her daughter works. Let's see, what she say? Um, it's a fundraiser for the military. Um, and so her daughter works in the military, and it's kind of like a mascot. So it's a goat. So she's been trying to do different. What am I looking for? Versions, and they ordered quite a bit. So these are some of the ones that she's done so far. I'm trying to get it to focus. There you go. There is a camo one. Here is a regular one. And here is another regular one. Come on. There we go. Sorry they're being blown out a bit. Come on. There we go. And then here is a pink camo one. Oh, come on. My computer is not liking this at all today. Well, let me see if I can turn down the brightness. Man, I can't talk. Sorry, guys. There you go. That's a little bit better. So there is the pink camo one. And then here is one is like browns and stuff. A little bit of variegated yarn. So, like I said, if you guys do Megan Lapp patterns, please send me pictures. And I do not mind sharing them at all. I said I do love her patterns. I have quite a few of her patterns. You guys know that I made two of her aliens. One is in my car, and the other is in my best friend's car. I have actually been thinking about taking, his name is Bob, if you guys did not know that. I'm thinking about taking Bob grocery shopping with me, or like when I go out to eat, taking him in there with me, because I just think it would be fun. Here is my Bob. Come on, focus. There you go. There's Bob, sitting in his seat. That is the second row seating, because my car has 3 rows. I put down the 3rd row until I need it. Excuse me. Because I like a bigger trunk area. And so I put down the 3rd row and just have the driver, passenger, and then the 2nd row. But he's in the middle of the 2nd row. 1 second, let it focus. My car seats are gray, so it's blowing it out. There we go. So see, he's in the middle. So that's Bob. Like I said, I made 2 aliens. That was mine. Like I said, I've been working on I haven't worked on my husband's dragon. I haven't worked on much of anything, like I said. But I do have a dilemma. You guys know that I've been working on the realistic octopus, because I made my friend one, and I've been wanting to make one since. I know I told you guys that I twisted the chain. And I know I fudged it before, but I can't exactly remember how I fudged it. And I don't want it to look horrendous. And instead of fudging it, I think I'm going to frog it. I'm not looking forward to it because it's a lot of work. I was told by a friend, Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Um, about a little thing you can do um, to stop it from doing that. But the only thing about that is with this, without telling the pattern, basically you start a chain, do your tentacle. So you start a chain. Okay, so you start a chain, go back on that chain. So there's your first tentacle. And then you chain more, and from that chain you go back down. There's second tentacle, and so it's like that. So with the tip that she told me, it won't exactly work for that. So I'm just gonna have to. I think I have an idea. What I think I'm gonna do is, instead of slip stitching to join the one chain to the other, instead of slip stitching it, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut off and sew it together, reattach it at the bottom, because the next 13 rounds you work from the bottom and you go down the chain. Well, yeah, down the chain to the tentacle. You go down the tentacle, up the tentacle, and then the chain connecting the two tentacles, you work that, and then you go down and up, and it's the same through all 8. But you do 13 rounds, and the tentacles get bigger and bigger and bigger. And with the way you do it, it shapes them, makes them curl, and shapes them where you get the tips and, all of that. So it actually looks like an octopus tentacle. So, and then when you're done with that, the 13 rounds, you cut off, sew in your end, and then you start making the head separately. And then when you got the head done, then you start working on what I'm calling the neck, so the top part. So you're going to go to the top round that you didn't work into, because like I said, you've been working on the bottom. You go to the top round and you basically start kind of decreasing. So you're cutting off anyways. So I think in my head that's going to be a little bit better, to do it the way I'm thinking about, to where I make sure it's not twisted. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do that. So I know it's a lot of work that I did, because right now where I'm at, hold on one second. Right now where I'm at, the round, because I'm on round 13. Well, I'm about to be on round 13. Yeah. So, like, I'm literally almost done with the tentacles. Not very happy, but whatever. Around the whole bottom, round 13 has 992 stitches. 992 stitches. So, yeah. I'm not happy. I think the previous round was what? Let's see. 912. 912. Which is the row that I'm finishing, or that I just finished. But it's twisted. And it's twisted pretty bad. I think it's actually twisted more than the other one. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so if you guys can see, this is the top I'm talking about that we go back into later. This is the top. But if I do this, there we go. Hold on, I'm trying to untwist it somewhat to where you guys can see what I'm talking about. In order to make it decent, see this? I would have to stitch it like this and then try and fudge my way around that because it's twisted. See what I mean? It's... Hold on. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can tell. So, it's like that, but this one tentacle here is supposed to... see how it's twisted right there? It's twisted. So, it's... I mean, I'm loving how they're looking. Look how huge that's going to be. Like, I'm so excited, but I just... In my mind, I can't foresee going further. I know I said last time, that's one tentacle. And it's going to be actually about this much longer. Will be the last round. So it's going to be pretty big. I'm holding 2 strands of a 5-weight yarn together and using a 6mm crochet hook. So it's going to be pretty big. But I just... I can't get over the fact that it's twisted, and it's twisted really bad. So, unfortunately, I think I've decided to frog it. So, I will let you guys know how that goes. I will tell you my materials. I am using my 6mm Clover Amour because I can't find my dots. I have two, and they're in another project somewhere. They are somewhere, unfortunately. But this is my furls. This is my Clover Amour, which I do love my Clover Amours. I have 2 sets. I have 2 sets of clovers, and I have 2 sets of dots. And yes, I could use more. I wish you could just buy individual dots. You have to buy a set. I do use quite a few of them in multiple projects, but I would like to get just specific ones as well. I don't know. Hopefully they have another good sale soon, and if they do, somebody let me know, because last time I couldn't get any more, but I really need at least one more set. So I need to go through all of my stuff and find my hooks. Anywho, that's what I'm using, and the yarn that I'm using, excuse me, I am so sorry, is this yarn. It is Loops and Threads by Michaels, Barcelona. There you go, Barcelona. And there is... Ooh. There is the color. It's more like an aqua than the blue it's showing. You guys know my camera on my computer sucks. And then it's got pinks in it. It's like pink and teal. But like I said, it's looking more blue. But it's like a teal blue, if that makes any sense. So these are what I'm using. I've already used almost 2 full skeins. Like, they're literally almost gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull them out, and then I'm going to make a huge ball out of it, and then work from that to restart it. I don't wanna, but I know it's a necessary evil sometimes. And Barcelona is a bulky 5. Like I said, I'm holding 2 together. Recommends a 6mm crochet hook or 6mm knitting needles. machine washable, dryable. It actually said you can iron it, but no bleach, and dry clean it using pee. Color is sky. Let's see. I think it's 100% acrylic. So that is what I'm using, just holding it together. I said this was going to be a short video, but it's like 20 minutes, so woohoo. But my throat is getting worse. So I'm going to let you guys go. This will probably upload in a few minutes, so you'll see it early Tuesday, or it'll upload early Tuesday. So just whenever you watch it, I hope you are having a wonderful day. Like I said, I miss you guys. I love you guys. Hope your start of the week got off to a good start. And we will talk soon. I love you guys. Please don't forget, one small act of kindness. You never know what somebody's going through. Even if it's just a simple smile or a simple hello, that may just be what they need for today. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Don't forget to check out Sam. Her link is in my description box.